Hello, my dear ones. Welcome you to the 7th Standard Geography class. How are you? Fine? Okay. Here we are going to study about the first chapter in geography, our environment. In this chapter, we will study the meaning, components, and the domains of environment, ecosystem and the examples for it, the threats to the environment and the solution for it. Can we start? Do you know what is environment? All the things present around us together is known as environment. On the basis of origin, the geographical elements can be broadly classified into three. They are the natural elements, the human-made elements, and the human. First, the natural elements. What does it mean? It means the things that are created by nature. Can you say some examples for it? Yes, the examples are rivers, mountains, vegetation, etc. Natural elements can be divided into two, biotic and abiotic components. Biotic components means living things such as plants, animals, etc. If so, can you say what is abiotic components? Abiotic components represents the non-living things like water, soil, air, etc. Then human-made elements. You are very familiar with it, am I right? Human-made elements are the things modified by the human beings according to the needs. It consists of industries, settlements, means of transport, agriculture, etc. Then comes the last and perhaps the most important one, that is human environment. It means the life of human beings as a whole. His individual life, family life, social and economic life, cultural life, etc. Now we can study about the domains of the earth. Are you ready? There are 4 domains of environment. They are Lithosphere, Hydrosphere, Atmosphere and biosphere. The first one is lithosphere. It is the outer layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and minerals, and at some places it is covered with soil. Its average thickness is 100 km, and the term lithosphere means rocky crust. It is very important because it provides us the land for agriculture, construction of roads, buildings, etc. And it is an important source of minerals and power resources. Then hydrosphere. Do you know what is the meaning of the word hydro? Hydro means water. All the water bodies such as oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ponds, etc. constitute it. Water is found in 3 states. You know that. Which are they? Yes, solid, liquid and gaseous. Hydrosphere supports all forms of life, and so it is very important. Next one is atmosphere. You know, atmosphere is the layer of air surrounding the earth. It is held to the earth by the force of gravity. Can you say what will happen if there is no atmosphere? We can't imagine that, isn't it? Life is impossible without atmosphere. The reason is it contains life-giving gases and protects us from the sun's harmful rays. Also, it controls the extremes of temperature and causes changes in weather and climate. Now we know about lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Do you remember? The narrow zone where these three domains meet and interact is called as the biosphere. Biosphere supports life and is thus known as the living world. It provides nutrients and resources to all living organisms, so it is a crucial part of the earth. Now we can discuss about ecosystem. Do you know what is ecosystem? All the organisms in a particular environment interact with each other and are interdependent also. Can you say one example for it? All the organisms are interdependent with each other and with their environment through food web. The complex system of interactions between the organisms and their physical environment in a particular area is referred to as an ecosystem. Examples are rainforest, grassland, desert, pond, etc. My dear ones, do you ever think about the interactions of human beings with the environment? Which are the problems faced by the present world and how can we solve it? The interaction of human beings with the environment is complex in nature. At first, we were fully dependent on nature. Later, we, the human beings, modified the environment according to our needs. The invention of tools, wheel, surplus production of food materials, etc. led to the Industrial Revolution, and the world became a global family with the technological development in the means of transport and communication. Human activities such as the unplanned and unwise use of technology, deforestation, urbanization, industrialization, overpopulation, etc. are posing the greatest threat to the environment, isn't it? Now we know from the daily news, because of the lockdown, when the smoke-spitting factories shut down and the overcrowded roads became empty, the entire environment became clean and fresh. If so, how can we avoid or reduce environmental pollution? We want to follow the directions given by scientists, technologists, planners, etc. and should understand and learn how to live and how to use the environment in a harmonious way. The protest of the Uttarakhand villagers against the cutting down of trees gives us inspiration, and this movement is known as Chipko movement in history. With planned and wise use of technology and by planting trees, we can maintain the balance of nature. This is all about the chapter. Hope you all understand the chapter well. Let us see in the next module. Till then, bye.